Welcome back, my dearest friends. Welcome back to ever so amazing, sexy Blitzkrieg 3, where I'm continuing on with one of the greatest real-time strategy, real-time tactical games of all time. I'm actually pushing, but actually it is an amazing game. Honestly, the more I play of this beautiful gem of the game, more I love it, because every single thing, specifically the amount of detail the Nival interactor actually put into this beautiful gem of a game, is unbelievable. Just for the fact that even in the regular assault squads and infantry squads in Blitzkrieg 2, for instance, they just didn't have what they have on them, what weaponry and all that. I mean, what made Blitzkrieg 2 so much, in terms of infantry at least, useless is that the infantry was just paper thin. You didn't really have much of a use for them. But for instance, in this game, let's unpause. For instance, in Blitzkrieg 3, they added quite a bit of these nice features. The infantry can actually get pinned down by the machine gunners, and the open machine gunners will completely annihilate infantry squads, or whatever they are. They will completely freaking annihilate every single infantry squad on the open. Building, when you're into the building with the infantry and you leave them there, they actually have quite a long ass chance of survival. And buildings don't go boom just by being shot 2 times by a tank or something else. The buildings are actually very durable, even maybe overly too durable in this game. Now I'm actually not reloading the save from the previous thing because we gained a new patch. The patch added new infantry units for the German army, and that's about it. Some new achievements and all that kind of a crap, which is cool. I mean, for the infantry, because I always love infantry in these games, specifically because you see how much of detail I get in our assault squads. For instance, for the Russians, you can see those caps they have, the little bags behind them, and I just love the attention to detail. Like for instance, for the anti-tank riflemen, that is the anti-tank rifle squads teams, you actually see the amount, like a difference between the models is quite a big thing to me. And I love the attention to detail on them, like the regular riflemen. And of course, then telling you what exactly each one of these squads utilizes as a weapon is, to me, is like one of the most important things in any game. So at the moment, again, we're going to be continuing on slowly and doing the Silent Strike way of playing. You can actually do that in Blitzkrieg 3. The secondary and more harder objectives, like the achievement specifically, usually are timed, which is not something I like, but I'll try and deal with those if my will allows it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna give shit if I actually lose the achievement or not. Unless the achievement is complete crap, sometimes the achievements can be really nothing, just an additional bunch of more assault squads or just regular infantry. So we shall see how that's gonna go. But all these achievements now and the secondary would like to achieve and finish up. So let's continue on. So we have destroyed all this. So as I had to again replay all this, and this time around our beautiful IL-2 or whatever this aircraft truly is, destroyed completely all of these bastards except the APC 222 and the tanker. And this time around, when we got a little bit close, we got the radio message from our command is that if we destroy the tanker, it's gonna have a massive blast, and the radius is gonna rape most of things around. And it truly did, to be honest. Like if we did that and just utilized the anti-tank rifleman and just destroyed that from one of these positions, that would annihilate quite a bit here. But no point, again, the 90 points has been utilized. We have 90 points, but there was an option of you doing all this without actually wasting the 90 points on the aircraft, attack aircraft. So that's again one of those, like, I'm giving you an option, and that's good. And this is, to be honest, a little bit bigger map, as you can see here, compared to most Blitzkrieg maps. So anywho, so we're gonna be doing it the Southern Strike way. We're gonna be moving slowly but surely towards certain objectives. We need to clear out the AA guns. Not gonna be a problem. There is a secondary objective I said previously in the end of the video, is that we have to save our friends over here. So before, well, we're gonna be helping them out, but first we have to be clear what is gonna be attacking where. The regular infantry is kind of slow compared to the assault infantry, so I want to get to the assault infantry maybe inside this building before shit hits the fan. So what I'm gonna go is move the assault infantry over here, And gets prepare my anti-tank squads, anti-tank teams to do the bad and the ugly upon the Pt.2, and they think have the APC additional, that is the 222 armored car. As I said, infantry, regular infantry is very slow compared to the most things, machine gunners even so. But I'm just gonna think how I could utilize these without too many losses. To be honest, if I tank from while different sides, I could do a massive damage. I do have 2 assault squads though. I do have 2 assault squads, one here and one here. And if I can get the assault squad maybe in this building, there are 3 positions. If I can get them inside, I can completely rape these fucktards the moment the moment the shit hits the fan, right? So we're gonna do it slow. I'm gonna try and save our friends, our people. Of course, I have to get to this location. As you can see.
Это же наши, командир. Их же к стенке ставят. А мы тут спокойно стоять будем, пока наших там убивают? У нас есть приказ разобраться с зенитками. Нельзя рисковать операцией.
Now, of course, you can see they have the 222 and this Pt.2. So I'm gonna enter here as fast as possible and enter in this house as fast as possible. Now we're gonna be attacking a frontal attack with these bad boys. Okay, good. Go, go, go. Anti-tank squads attack these bastards. Pt.2, please, before these guys die inside of a house. Excellent, there you go. Opening fire like a beast. Kill the 222, please, before it kills the assault squad inside of a building. Excellent job. Open fire. We do have some squads. That is one squad here that we saved. Excellent. Actually, we get 2 squads, 2 infantry squads. That looked like just 1 squad inside. But there you go, 2 infantry squads. Never a bad thing. Successfully done. Not losing anything. We did lose these bad boys, sadly, but they have died for the motherland, no less. So let's get our beautiful assault units out. Now, as I said, I'm not utilizing the health bars to show off, so they could actually be a low on health. But as I said previously, there are no medics, there are nothing like resources or something, research trucks and all, so I don't have to really care at the end of the day. They will survive or they will not. It's a little bit more hardcore, to be honest. I may turn on the health bars at some point, but after each objective completed successfully, I'm gonna be saving. Because I have no, I've never finished this mission, so I have no idea how shit is gonna really hit the fan. Okay, beautiful job by the anti-tank units. We have 3 of those, thankfully. Let's get you over here, please. And now we're gonna go a little bit around, just a little bit around, because our first objective is the A gun over here, 20mm gun, anti-tank aircraft gun. As you see, tier 1 20mm. Only 1, thankfully. It's not like a whirlwind or something like that. And again, as I said, the attention to detail on these maps is amazing. If there is ever a map editor for the game, at the moment there is none, but if there ever is, there could be someone can make such amazing fucking maps, so much detail, that it's just mind-blowing. And I have a feeling that at some point they will have to release the map, to be honest, the map editor, because, you know, the PC gaming survives on modding and map making, especially for the RTS games. Okay, so at the moment on the map we're not seeing any enemy inside. I think there is an enemy here though, and this is one of the main points that I actually lost. This is the point where when I played before deciding to actually make these videos, this is the point where I died. There was a heavy number of that is the riflemen, regular riflemen, and my unit just died. Sometimes they just die, you know, sometimes you can't do much. I have no idea why this pings on the map at all. So it just pings sometimes, even in multiplayer. Maybe they're just telling you that there is something of use right there, Demon. I do not see it.
Yes.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, you can also button down vehicles, so they lose the line of sight. They can't do anything. They can't shoot at you, and that's beautiful. Again, those little additions to this magnificent game that really do matter, though. It's all about the attention to detail, and when, you know, usually people tend to fuck up that one, but you know, thankfully this game is amazing. Enter the house, please. Enter the house, please. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna lose those guys. Those guys are pretty much a GG. Shit. There. Enter inside. Enter inside. Oh, this went bad. This went a little bit bad for us. Okay, fall back. Fall back. This did not go well. This did not go well. Fall back. We lost the assault squad, of course. Open fire. This is the range, of course. Thank you very much. I did not expect this thing. Like, they went really around unexpectedly. I was looking for the assault squad that I left. So there you go. One loss on the assault. That means that specific assault squad will not gain any XP when the mission is done. And to be honest, I tried to avoid that bullshit like Hell's Muttering Bells, but as you can see, it did not go well whatsoever for us. So I'm gonna drop infantry squad inside here. These guys have a view range here, so they're gonna be dropping. Let's drop these guys over here. You know, it'd be nice if I knew where that assault squad is. Wow, let's go over here. In general, you cannot allow yourself to lose too many squads at the start, but somehow I'm fucking it up. I'm not gonna make the AT gun, that is the AA guns, no point. So this kind of went a little bit awkward for me. I like, it went bad, but it's because I'm recording. And when a man records something, I've noticed that I tend to fuck up more than usual. So I'm gonna keep that AA gun as it is. There is no point. I only have like one damnable assault squad, and I wanted to utilize specifically for both squads to utilize against this building here. Though to be honest, that one building only supports one squad, so when we enter we won't be able to do much, but I have no idea how that actually assault really works. Can I enter with two squads in one slot house? Have no clue. Okay, so let's first and foremost get a little bit close here. I do remember, yeah, this is where our next and last objective for the AA guns is. As I said, I'm not going to be taking the AA guns. We're gonna move in with an infantry squad here. Infantry squads are gonna go inside this beautiful building. This mass bar, actually you can see only one slot for some freaking reason there. I'm gonna position one over here. We might have to fight our enemies. This I'm gonna actually utilize a little bit of a camera, and as I said, the camera cannot go full 360, so very much annoying to me, to be honest. I don't enjoy that. I prefer when I can you know, like rotate completely full 360 instead of being forced like in StarCraft 2, for instance. I'm just gonna look if I've left any unit behind. I'll just press Alt and it's gonna actually show you all the units all around. Thank you very much. Should have done that at the beginning, because when I actually started moving towards this building, I did not expect that they would go around. Like, isn't there any other way to enter it? No, there are no other door except that front point. Complete fail on my part. So let's not lose the assault squads. Like Hell's Muttering Bells, they're highly valuable units. I might have to go with one of our AT guns, or at least the anti-tank rifleman with the PTRDs. There's a PTRD or PTRSs, man. Like PTRSs AT rifles. I know there are also, I think, PTRDs. While our basic infantry has what exactly? AVS. Yeah, AVS 36 and PPDs here, if I'm not mistaken. PPD 40 submachine gunners for the assault gun. Okay, so let's gonna attack from the side, from this point here. We're gonna be attacking. We're gonna move you guys inside here. We're gonna move you guys over here to force a little bit a hand of the enemy. This all could go very well for us, or very badly for us. It's gonna be really the thing, right? Attack that thing, thank you very much. Beautiful. Attack these bad boys. That is the AA gun, please. This thing can really rape us, even though like one dude on it. Okay. Beautiful job.
С севера к вам направляется техника противника. Но без моста они к вам не доберутся. Бомбардировщики уже в пути.
Welcome back. Sorry about that. I have trolls in the house, sadly, at this very moment. So let's continue on. We have a massive bomber squadron coming in on this specific location, because we disable the AA guns, and the explosion is gonna be massive. So prepare your ears to be raped by this beautiful explosion. I think they killed everything. Maybe. I like again that they destroy even a bridge. The game really has that beautiful physics engine, to be honest, that is utilized by Unity, but it really feels that everything is kind of like all over the place when it explodes. It's really, really beautiful. Again, the attention to detail. That's what I wanna. Why I'm all here to show the attention to detail on these maps, on these objects, and everything. Like, just look at this building with all the little details. I'm gonna just go around and just show them off on just specifically this one building. Amazing. We have a little bit of this, like a fire thingy, that is for the anti-fire thingy. With the bucket, and what else? We have the fire extinguisher right there. A little podium here. A platform. Again, just those little details I think matter much more than anything else to me, at least in games, because it just shows the amount of love the developers put into the game at the end of the day. So we have disabled, or should I say killed, the Pt.2 with its 20mm cannon. We did disable anti-aircraft guns, and at the moment I do not have enough of a force, I would say, to capture everything. You can capture any of these stationary points, and you can always exit them with the same troops. Though when you have positioned one of these massive troops onto one of these stationary things, let's do it immediately. We'll position our rifle in 4 inches just to show you off this. So we position these, and they, well, of course, one unit captures the AA gun, and the others are there as a support. So that's one of those beautiful things about this stationary stuff. So we need to capture a checkpoint. We have to eliminate all the units in the red zone and take position in checkpoint's green zone. So you can see this is a green zone, and we have to kill everything around that green zone. Everything in building. If they're like right here, kill them. If they're right here, you don't have to care about those guys. But in general, we have to definitely occupy the entire, free the entire village. So now that we have no point in actually holding these AA guns, at least I don't think there is a point. We're gonna be searching for the Germans. We have to clear every single point here. So we're gonna be starting from the already known position of, for me, because I've lost the entire mission there, considering the amount of units just got raped by a huge chunk of riflemen. So what I may do here, first drop out the anti-tank units here, position them there. We're gonna position inside the riflemen. The riflemen are gonna be there. We're gonna fall back and lure the enemy with the assault infantry towards this point. So they will open fire from this house with the rifle, and from this house with the rifle, and maybe even this house will be able to open fire considering how big it is. And again, who knows? See, this is the range. So if you alt, you just see the entire range from how much they can actually reach. And that means we will just need to lure the fucktards. And beautiful. Though strange enough, this is a very big building, right? You would think we can position at least 2 squads inside, but no, we can't. We also have a church over here. There's a little bit of a graveyard over here. And again, I'm just going to look a little bit on the details. Very beautiful, very detailed to me. Again, very much important to me when game actually has detail, when developers care for these little things that most people just miss. And that's exactly what I'm here to show, because at the end of the day, that's what I like about the game specifically, is that the amount of detail the developer put into their games. Okay, so I can't really do much with the anti-tank units, especially not against the infantry. At least I don't feel that they're going to be much of a use to me. Also, I think I've left one unit behind, that is the anti-tank, yes. Of course, you have this, press Alt, you can actually see them not very well, not like a silhouette thing through these objects, but still, that's where they are. Let's follow them like right here, in the middle here. Again, sadly, we lost those beautiful assault units inside this building. Okay, so it's time for us to lure the fucktar. Let's drop on the ground with the riflemen and lure the rest of these bastards with the very important unit, again, the assault infantry. Okay, they've seen us. They mother humping seen us, and as long as I can lure them, excellent. The opening fire, the opening fall back, beautiful, as you can see immediately right here. And the enemy actually has something of interest for us here. They actually have the Pt.2. This is just a regular Pt.2, but the Pt.2 nonetheless. Beautiful. There you go. Come on. Kill the bastard. You have that's like 2 squads of it. That's a lot of fucking anti-tank rifles right there. Beautifully done. Better than previously. Again, when you know that something's gonna happen, you kind of do it better. But anyway, let's. So as I said, I would like to move my camera to look towards down here, right? to turn it towards that location, you can't do that. Because I noticed also the people never turn their cameras, like in Company of Heroes, everything. They're looking, for instance, towards like this. This is like the camera, right? And the enemy is on the bottom. And they're like playing like this. And I'm like, how can you fucking see? Isn't this like a better to turn the camera and see it that way? That this is where your enemies are, this is where your troops are, instead of the reverse thing. Like hell's mother having bells. Nonetheless, beautiful job, everyone. A beautiful job. I don't think I've lost anyone there. Well, a little bit probably lost units inside this house, but it's fine and dandy. As you see, kind of like a opening fire from every single position. Beautiful. So again, I'm gonna try maybe to lure, do the same thing if there are more troops near this point. So I'm gonna fall back again behind here, thank you very much, and utilize only the assault infantry to look around. They are good scouts, again very fast compared to anything else out there, unless the enemy actually has the assault infantry. They're gonna be very fast with their submachine guns, the MP40s or MP38s or MP whatevers, right? So we're entering the green, and it's telling us no, there is definitely a huge chunk of more infantry all around. Again, it's all about the red stuff, right? So this house needs to be cleaned. And let's see what this tells us. It's their garrison is very strong. So for this, it's going to be a little bit of issue. I'll have to actually charge inside with the assault infantry, charge from the side with something else. Let's see again its range. Its range is actually minimal. This is the range it has. Strange. What kind of a unit it is? Like, this is the attack, so they can see us through this position, right? But they can't open fire, so let's test that out. Let's move the anti-tank rifle team and start opening fire upon these bad boys. See, they of course, we would have like immediately open fire here. And let's see if that actually works for us. It does. It definitely does. You can see here, opening fire with one. Yeah, well, actually we're not. One is utilizing the AT gun, and others are changing to the Nagant revolver, it would seem. But as you can see, opening fire. So I would say maybe let's try it out with the regular infantry here. Instead of charging into these guys, we just, as again, do not have to worry about ammunition. We can just do it slowly from side, shoot them down a little bit here and there, and see how that's gonna go for us. Yeah, actually it's going amazing. I did not actually expect that. It's very important to press Alt. It really does tell you exactly. They can see us, but they can return fire, and that's gonna be beautiful. Again, we're opening. Again, we have not the Mosin again. We are having the AVS-36 rifles at the moment. Beautiful job. At least we know that we are safe from these bastards inside, because these bastards are the one that actually killed my assault infantry. So while we are having fun there, let's continue moving with the assault infantry and see what we can see. Another AA gun right there. We would like, again, you can get behind here, enter and kill these guys with the assault squad. But first we have to check out a little bit around. So we'll go a little bit towards the more important structure, which is the church. We get a little bit to that church. Maybe there's something there. No infantry at the moment. So definitely we have the AA gun here, 20mm AA gun, and that's about it. Any more infantry? Nothing that we can see. Good. And it seems we are done with the little bastards over there. We could actually enter to this house. It's all dependent. Again, they're these fences, so they have to go around completely. That could be an issue. Again, that's what actually kind of screwed us over with that one house when we lost the assault infantry. So let's go completely around. Let's go completely. No. Fall back. Okay, that's a way low. Okay, that as you can see, at least we have to check Alt and then see if the enemy actually has the range demon. Okay, so let's move with my B60 assault squads. Let's just check out what we can see here around. Okay, nothing at the moment of importance except the AA gun, no infantry contacts. Let's see if there are infantry inside these buildings. No. Beautiful. So, as I said, the line of sight is a strange thing. If you hide them behind the buildings, the units won't be able to see through this location. But this is kind of strange. When they are inside the wooded areas, they can be seen by anyone. You know, they can wait a little bit to not be seen by anyone. They have to have the eye over their freaking icon there. So, you know, it's kind of a strange thing, the line of sight. I love line of sight. Like the Soundstrike always had that. I think specifically Soundstrike 3 we had this extreme line of sight, and we have the Company of Heroes 2 with a true line of sight thing, which I really enjoy actually. So it would seem this is kind of a pretty empty place of Germans. We definitely did destroy quite a bit of them. Okay, yes, I can see it. We have an additional one, and like, wow, what kind of troops are there, or is this because of the building? Because look at the freaking range. I mean, if you compare it, those are probably the enemy submachine gunners. That's why they have the low range compared to our riflemen inside this house, for instance. You see the range? Jesus fucking Christ, right? Amazing stuff. Okay, so our riflemen are gonna be unbelievable. See, utilizing infantry in a game, that's so beautiful. Guys, you know, you can go find a better way than over there. Okay, doesn't matter. So it's a very beautiful thing. I really enjoy that. So let's position these riflemen inside this building for now, just for now. We're gonna position, so like make a checkpoint before the checkpoint, for instance, for our infantry, for our next rifleman infantry to move in towards this location. I truly adore this game. Graphically speaking, gameplay wise, it's fast, but not arcadey fast. After all, everything dies as it's needed. The tank combat is amazing. The feel is the best thing they achieved in the entirety of Blitzkrieg series is the feel of tank combat, or should I say armor vehicle on armor vehicle combat. You know that the Young Tiger is gonna one-shot even a Pershing. I know from the experience the Young Tiger can one-shot a Pershing, no less. I heard something crashing. I have no idea what the fuck that was, but kind of scared me. Okay, so it would seem again no enemy contact except this one building. I'm very happy. Now again, as I only have at the moment one beautiful assault infantry, that's gonna be a little bit of an issue. So let's get inside this house. Isn't there a little bit of a better way? Look at this, is a door, people. This is a door. It's supposed to be a little bit helpful. Okay, let's get inside this house. Okay, beautiful. Oh, we have enemy infantry moving in. Enemy infantry moving in. So let's get you guys out there. Ooh, all of a sudden an infantry moving in towards the main zone. Let's help them out a little bit. Oh, beautiful job by the units inside the house. Open fire, please. We're not even going to drop on the ground this time around, because these specific infantry is concentrating on the infantry inside the house and not on our guys right here. Beautiful job. And of course, both infantry squads have the ability, of course, to shoot at these bastards. Maybe no, only the guys inside the house are at the moment opening fire upon these bastards. So we're gonna get a little bit closer. Again, look at this distance. Like, it's ridiculous. I can have fun as much as I want. So there you go, opening fire with our AVS 30s, AVS 38s, AVS 30, whatever actually we're having here. AVS 36 even. Okay, AVS 36 rifles. And we can easily annihilate these fucktards. Like, there is just no way for them to counter, I hope, at least. I hope, I say, but you know, shit can hit the fan in any game, specifically this one if the secondary objectives start being very evil in terms of time limit and everything. So I forgot exactly what our secondary objective is, to keep the howitzers of some kind alive for the achievement, and the secondary is something different. I have no idea what exactly, but there you go. Okay, so with that done, beautiful job. Now our ever so amazing assault infantry is going to finish with this thing. As you can see, this thing actually has a beautiful ability to open fire up to this location, but behind the buildings they can do shit. So I mean, I can just get inside here, open fire with the support of my submachine gunners, that is the assault infantry, gets inside, rapes, pillage and burns these fucktards, and it's pretty much a GG. I don't think we'll be able to drop the nades though, but hell's bells. And as you can see, I think that's just a one dude, thankfully, inside there. So I'm hoping the assault infantry can just deal with that fucktard. Though I'm not feeling it. For some freaking reason, I'm not really feeling that they're able to do anything against that AA gun. And that's done. Thank you very much. That's the one dude, just one dude. The moment this, yep, done, I'm gonna save this. Save immediately.
Отлично. Дело сделано.
And like.
Освобожденная деревня послужит хорошим плацдармом для организации обороны. В составе подкрепления прибыли 152-миллиметровые гаубицы. Они станут основой нашей обороны. Укрепиться в этой деревне. Торопитесь, немцы уже близко. Новая
Окей.
задача.
Теперь вам доступен резерв атакующих сил. Запросите подкрепление, и оно прибудет в ближайшее время.
Okay, next time more love, more
Получены
drugs,
очки
and more
подкреплений.
beautiful Blitzkrieg 3. Because we all know shit will hit the fan. And as I said, do expect that kind of a lag, specifically in cutscenes. But as you've seen, if you succeed in seeing all those little frames, see the detail on the infantry and how how the beautiful they actually look. I mean, they're pretty nice high poly models, well enough, to be honest, to look very beautiful. So now we have the ability to call the reserves. We press a tab key and we have an option. We have the ability to get immediately a KV2, unbelievable. It's a purple card, no less. Thank you, game. We have the ability to get the anti-tank squad, blue card, and we get to actually get the recon squad. Wow, that's the first thing I've ever seen in my life. Recon squad? This is gonna be very interesting to continue. So now we do a defense for this village and keep the howitzer alive for the achievement, I think. So for blue card recon squad, they look like just regular riflemen. Unbelievable. It's gonna be very interesting to see how this is gonna go for us. I wish you the very best. Next time more love, more drug, and more Blitzkrieg 3. Goodness, the defense of Rodina.